Manjushri said to the Buddha, "World honored one, throughout many eons I have cultivated good roots, and my wisdom has been certified as being unobstructed." That's why he's number one. Wisdom, yeah. When I hear what the Buddha says, I immediately accept it with faith. But sound hearers of small attainment, sound hearers, okay? You know what I mean? Guanyin people. Of small attainment means on a still lower scale of spiritual level. But sound hearers of small attainment and gods and dragons and the rest of the eightfold division and beings in the future who hear the thus come one's true and sincere words will certainly harbor doubts. Meaning the disciples of the Buddha, the sound hearers, the ones already been initiated in the sound and light method, but they're still too low level, they probably still doubt what the Buddha said. That how come the Kristikapa Bodhisattva, meaning the earth-star Bodhisattva, has been able and will be able to save so many countless beings that even the Buddha wisdom, the Buddha eye cannot measure, cannot count. So some low-level being and other gods, some small diva and gods, they did not necessarily have enough wisdom to understand this. So God is not completely unignorant. Understand me? Yes. Yeah. That's why many stories I told you before, some gods don't even know if the Buddha to be at that time was sincere or not. He has to come down and test him with fire, with swords, and with all kinds of suffering. Even if they received the teaching, your teaching, meaning the Buddha's teaching respectfully, they will still be unable to avoid slandering it. It happens. It sounds familiar to me. My own wish is that the world honored one will proclaim for everyone what practices that earth-star Bodhisattva did and what vows he made while on the level of planting courses that now enable him to succeed in doing such inconceivable deeds. The Buddha said to Manjushri, by way of analogy, suppose that each blade of grass, tree, forest, rice plant, hemp stalk, bamboo, reed, mountain, rock, and mote of dust in a 3,000 world system was a Ganges river. Supposed to be so many Ganges rivers. Then suppose that each grain of sand in each of those Ganges rivers was a word, and that each mote of dust in each of those words was an aeon, an era. Then suppose each mote of dust accumulated in each of those aeons was itself an aeon. The time elapsed since earth-star Bodhisattva was certified to the position of the 10th ground is 1,000 times longer than that in the above analogy. So, meaning? Infinite. Yeah. Infinite. Yeah. Yeah, some say infinite, some say infinite. I don't know who's wrong. The 10th ground. I guess one of the positions of the Bodhisattva, high order, so that he be able to do this work. Not every Bodhisattva can do this work. You have to be certified, by heavenly counsel, by Buddha's counsel, by the merit that he has done, that he earned this, 10th ground. Probably, like 5th level, 6th level, yeah. Okay. Probably they will explain what 10th ground is here. No, there's no. But sometimes the translation is not clear, We are 10th ground. 10th ground, there could be like the 10th merit or some 10th level, okay? All right, and then never mind. Just accept it as it's a very high level, powerful, yeah? Otherwise, he couldn't do what he has done, is doing, and will be doing. So, even longer was the time that he dwelt on the levels of sound hearer and pratyekya Buddha. Sound hearer. Even he, practiced as sound hearer, Guanyin method, listening to the sound. And he has also been pratyekya Buddha also. meaning the Buddha that doesn't teach. Enlighten himself, but he doesn't teach. Okay? So it's a long, long time, longer than that. So he has been sound hearer for infinite time already, and he has been a lone Buddha, for a long, long, infinite time already. Yes. Manjushri, the awesome spiritual strength and vows of this bodhisattva are inconceivable. If good man or woman in the future hear this bodhisattva's name, praise him, behold and bow to him, call his name, make offerings to him, or if they draw, carve, cast, sculpt, or make lacquer images of him, such people will be reborn in the heaven of the 33,100 times and will never fall into the evil paths. Manjushri, indescribably many eons ago, during the time of a Buddha named Lion Sprint, complete in the 10,000 practices, thus come one. Is the title of that Buddha a long time ago. Okay. Earth-store Bodhisattva Mahasattva was the son of a great elder. Are you interested still, or are you sleeping, or you bored? It's good? Good story? Very good. Oh, aeons, infinite time. How can you okay, yeah? Not tired, your intellect or anything? Yeah. Okay. Even if you don't believe all this, it's okay to listen to the story, which awakens your interest in spiritual practice, okay? I mean, awaken not only inspires you, reminds you, encourages you, pushing you up, okay? Every good story is never too many, huh? Because in this world, we hardly hear many good stories, yeah? Many spiritually encouraging true stories, or not true stories. Even if the Buddha was to make up this story, he's an incredible author. He should be bestseller of our time, of all time, right? Yes, incredible that he told all these stories. I mean, it's in heaven, but somebody went down to earth and told Anand, and then Anand recorded it for us. It's incredible, the story that we should hear. It's only 2,000 something, 3,000 years ago. It's not like a long time ago, you know? It's not long. Imagine when we were born and now we're 60 already, so a couple 10 times that, and then it's 1,000 years. Yeah? And 3 times like that is 3,000 years. Not long. Okay? It's a true story, yeah. No one can imagine such story. Okay, with all the names and all this, okay? All right. The Earth-store Bodhisattva was the son of a great elder. That elder's son, upon observing the Buddha's hallmarks and the fine features and how the 1,000 blessings adorn him, asked that Buddha what practices and vows led to his gaining such an appearance. It must be the inside manifestation, you know. View with the wisdom eye, not the outside. You know, with lipstick and high heels and all that. It's not. It's the inside, okay? How come he has such a magnificent, majestic feature, that Buddha, at that time? So the lion sprint, complete in the 10,000 practices, thus come one. It's a very long title, yeah. And you complain that the Supreme Master Ching Hai is long title. This is longer. He said to the elder's son, if you wish to have a body like this, you must first spend a long time liberating beings who are undergoing suffering. This is an inside manifestation, not the outside. Yeah, many people see a Buddha just like a physical being, but many have open wisdom eyes or have merit enough. They see the Buddha in different appearance, beautiful, magnificent, majestic, and bright, all light shining in all directions. So this elder son was also pure enough to have seen this Buddha, lion sprint. Okay, I just said that because it's a long name. Lion sprint. He's seen him in this kind of spiritual body. So I thought, why so beautiful like that? What did you do? All right. So he said, you have to save all beings who are undergoing suffering, many, and then you have such a body like this. Manjushri. This is Shakyamuni Buddha talking now. Manjushri, That comment caused the eldest son to make a vow. So he vowed, from now until the end of future time, which is no end, right? Throughout uncountable aeons, I will use expansive expedient devices to help beings in the sixth path who are suffering for their offenses. Only when they have all been liberated will I myself become a Buddha. Wow. Therefore, he's still always a Bodhisattva. Second level to Buddha. From the time he made that great vow in the presence of that Buddha until now, hundreds of thousands of nayuta of inexpressibly many eons have passed, and still he is a Bodhisattva. I'm right. Yeah, I'm right. Another time inconceivable as Samkhya eons ago, means numerous, uncountable. There was a Buddha named Enlightenment, Flower, Samadhi, Self-Mastery, King, Thirst Come One. It's also very long. Probably I have to collect some names to make myself seem more important, eh? Master Ching Hai is too short. Even Supreme Master Ching Hai is too short. Just one more. I have to collect some. I have to think of some names, some titles. Okay. That Buddha's lifespan was 400 million Asamkhya eons. So it's not short-lived like Sakyamuni Buddha. That was Anand's fault, because the Buddha intended to live longer because he has attained this much longer lifespan power. Understand? He attained something, then he can live many aeons, or at least many thousands of years more. But he asked Anand 3 times. He didn't say anything. And then after that, the Maya came and asked the Buddha, okay, nobody say anything. Seems like nobody wants you to stay here, so you go to Nirvana. So the Buddha said, okay, in 3 months. In 3 months I will. But it's not Anand's fortune, actually. It's just probably the collective karma of the earth at that time, that would make Anand so dumb and not speak like that. Yeah. But the Buddha's fault also. Why ask Anand? Yeah. Go and ask Manjushri or Mahakashyapa, These are more neutral monks, Anand has been too long next to the Buddha all the time. He relies on him all the time, like a son to a father. He doesn't grow so fast. Too spoiled. Yeah? Everybody respect him, ask him this, ask him that. May I go to see the Buddha? And Anand would say yes or no. That's powerful, And then everything he asked the Buddha, Buddha always told him. So he was not used to being asked. Understand? It's Anand who asks all the time. So suddenly the Buddha asked him a question. He was not trained to answer. Yeah, the Buddha should know. If the Buddha asked me, if I was there at that time, I should say, don't ask him, Master, ask me. Or no, ask Sariputra, Ask Manjushri, ask Mahakashyapa, or Maudalagayaya. Yeah. Okay. During his Dhamma image age, meaning the Dhamma flourishing time of his lifetime, there lived a Brahman woman endowed with ample blessings from previous lifetimes, who was respected by everyone. Whether she was walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, gods, or the small gods, gods surrounded and protected her, meaning heavenly beings surrounded and protected her. Her mother, however, embraced a deviant faith and often disrespected the triple jewels, meaning the Buddha, the Sangha, and the teaching. She, the mother, disrespected, looked down upon the Buddha, the Sangha, and the teaching. Okay. This is the Buddha continue talking. Her worthy daughter made use of many expedients in trying to convince her mother to hold right views. It sounds familiar to some of you, no? But her mother never totally believed. Before long, the mother's life ended, and her consciousness fell into the uninterrupted hell, meaning you never have a break from there, never have a break. Means whatever punishment you take is continued day and night, every second of the life you have there. Never have a break. Some hell have a break. This hell isn't. You remember the story I told you? A joke? No. Okay, a person did many bad things and went down to hell. And the king of hell say, okay, you are bad, but not too bad, so you may have a choice. You can go around checking which hell you want to reside in. So he went everywhere. He saw somebody was cut in half there, somebody was hanged there, somebody burned in fire, somebody put in boiling oil. And he said, no, this is too terrible. I cannot bear it. I cannot do it. It's too much suffering. So he went to another hell and he saw that somebody was sitting on the septic tank pool, yeah, but drinking tea and eating cake. So I thought, oh, that's not bad. I can bear it. This thing is terrible, but it's okay. It's not so much suffering like the fire on the boiling oil or the sewing body into different spare parts. So I said, I go here. Said and done. The king said, okay, up to you. And then soon the hell gate was locked and the guy went into the septic tank pool and he was about to order some tea. And then the devil ward, the guardian devil of that place said, okay, tea break is over, everybody turn back upside down. You like it, huh? Is it so funny? Huh? Is that funny? Wait until you get there. Then you won't laugh very much. Especially after the break is over. I'm telling you, laugh now, but be careful, all right? To laugh, but to remember, okay? Yeah, all right.
Trong